didn't really understand what was going on. I just knew that my sister was sick. I didn't really know how much time I'd have with her. And
after a period of time, she obviously was diagnosed with cancer, and that's what started us on this journey. We started locally at a hospital in Tampa, which led us to New York City here at Sloan Kettering. And we spent the next 5 years here going through lots of treatment with all the wonderful doctors that they have here.
The thing that you're looking for when your kid's diagnosed is you're looking for hope. And this hospital and these people want to give you that hope because it's real and it does exist.
10 years ago, when I was just 7 years old and only in the 2nd grade, I was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma and given only 6 weeks to live. Refusing to accept this prognosis, my family and I flew to New York City in search of cutting-edge treatments and options at Memorial Sloan Kettering. My journey definitely wasn't an easy one. I relapsed 3 times and went through 5.5 years of treatment. I'm extremely happy to report that this July, I will be 5 years cancer-free and beginning my next chapter in my life at the University of Tampa, studying marine biology in the honors program.
At the time Sidney was diagnosed, I was actually in the military, and I was deployed in Iraq. So I got a Red Cross message at 3 o'clock in the morning that you're coming home. We were given a pretty bleak prognosis. You know, we were told that she had about probably 6 weeks to live. And, you know, that's years ago today, over 10 years ago. When it came surgery time, we met with the surgeon at our local hospital. And he said, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be real quick. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to remove her tumor, which was on her adrenal gland, and I'll be in and out in about 2.5 hours. And my wife and I looked at each other and said, okay, so how many of these do you do? He goes, I've done quite a few. I said, okay, how often do you do this? And no disrespect to the doctor or the surgeon by any stretch, but he says, I do this at least 4 times a year. I said, okay. So I'm going to go get a second opinion at Sloan Kettering, talking to a guy that does this every day. Subsequently, her surgery lasted about 9 hours. There was a number of different lymph nodes that were involved, and had we gotten that surgery anywhere else but Sloan Kettering, God only knows if we'd be here today talking to you.
My experience with the staff was they were wonderful. They were supportive. They would cry with us. They would hold our hands. They would laugh with us. You know, they were like part of our family. They were wonderful. No matter how bad things got, and they got really bad a couple of times where we didn't know if she was going to survive the night, we just never gave up. That was our mentality. We don't give up. We keep going. We do whatever we can, and there's no giving up. Her attitude was never, ever negative. She had the most positive attitude, and that helped us get us through too.
If I've learned anything in the past 12 years, it would be that pi equals 3.1415926535897323, approximately. I've learned that I'll never reach 5 feet, and just like me, life is short. We must live every day like it's our last, celebrate the little things, and do what makes us happy. Class of 2014, there's a big world out there, so go and explore it. Thank you. Making it through the treatment, it makes me realize the strength that I have. If I had never been through anything like this, I wouldn't know that I was capable of doing anything like this. But going through it, you just find a strength in yourself, and you know that you just have to keep fighting. But like, looking back, it's like, I can't believe I did those things. Like, I know I was in the best place with the best hands, and if I had to do it over, there's nowhere else I'd go. Or if I knew someone else in a similar situation, I'd tell them, no matter what, you have to go here. They're going to be the best for you. So I take away that I was extremely lucky that I was able to go there and able to get treated there, because I know anywhere else just wouldn't have been the same.
You know, I think that what you get from the hospital is it gives you faith. And the takeaway today is that we got results from having that faith and those doctors having that faith as well.
My name is Sidney Sims. I'm currently 18 years old and a freshman at the University of Tampa. When I was just 7 years old in 2004, I was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma.